What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kylo back at it again with another beat. And for today, we'll be doing number 22. Alright, guys. So, yeah, this is the layout for beat 22, Funky Daisy. As you can see, it's a lot of different things going on. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys kind of what I was thinking about when I created this beat. So I was playing around with sounds again for like the different loops. Again, like there's so many different loops, it's crazy. But yeah, I was just playing around with different ones and came across this one here. You know, that beat boxing type of sound. And I was like, yeah, I think I can definitely make something with this. So yeah, we started out with that beatboxing, just to start out, the song. And, from there, I was looking at different instruments to play along on that to get the song more depth. And first came around this here, this Mr. Frosty, as you see here. And let me go ahead and just play this part. As you can see, nothing too complicated, just the same note for one bar. So you played it. I just played it once, kept it going to the end of the bar, and then just played it again and played it again and played it again. So yeah, that's just constant. I wanted something to play constant. As you can see, a lot of my different sounds for this kind of be something constant to play along with that constant beatboxing. So we have that frosty sound there, and that fits well with this. As you can see, it kind of gives the song like a more now type of sound, like a more urgent type of sound. Like you could, go out and start working out or something. So after that, I'm looking at other sounds, and I was looking, I guess, for a second bass. It looks like I actually wrote that down as a second bass. So yeah, I was looking at that first, and I came across this sound here. So let me go ahead and play it for you guys. So as you can see, this bass right here, I was kind of going for. That's for 4 bars straight. And with this one here, I was kind of just trying to find something that would play with that beatbox. And yeah, that bass right there, it definitely sounds like somebody actually is doing that with their voice, which kind of plays with that beatbox sound, like somebody actually doing that beatboxing with their voice. So I just felt that they felt right. And with that piano constant sound there, it just sounded beautiful. So next, let me go ahead and show you guys my second, not my second, like my fourth instrument on here. As you can see, very simple. Is this note. Let me go ahead and just play this. As you can see, this isn't for the whole 4 bars. It's almost for the whole 4 bars, 3/4 of it. I skipped the first part. And then for the second, third, and fourth, you would hear that little side or extra oomph in there, which I think fits well with that second bass, because that second bass will give you that first initial sound. Let me play that first initial part for you guys. It gives you that, and then after you hear that, then you hear this, and then you hear that do 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 do, and then you hear the boom. Boom. So you get the second bass that kind of played out for the whole 4 bars, but on the second, third, and fourth bar, you have that extra oomph, just to get the sound more of that bass. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys my next instrument. As you can see, this one isn't too complicated either. It's kind of just going down. I'm playing around with different sounds again with a MIDI keyboard, and I came across this. And when I was playing around with different sounds, it just felt good to keep that held for like one note, and then go down a note for the second one, third one, and then just kind of keep going down, just up, go down, and then just repeat that up, down, up, down, up, down. So let me go ahead and just play that. Again, it kind of gives the song like a different type of flair, a different type of layer, which I think contrasted greatly with the heavy beatboxing and the basses. I think this fits well with the piano. Let me go ahead and just play those two. I mean, not the piano, but the Richard Frosty. See how it's kind of like that higher. So we got those playing in contrast to the bass, second bass, and our beatboxing, which sounds like. You see that difference? So now let me go ahead and just play just all those sounds at the top for you, so you can kind of hear like the difference. We got our beatboxing at the top, where our bass kind of gives you that rough, more heavy type of sound, and then you got the Mr. Frosty, and we got our lights and mirrors, kind of giving us the opposite of that, pretty much contrasting to this type of sound here. So you see on this kind of like a yin yang, kind of get the best of both worlds. I felt like when making this. So now let me go ahead and go show you guys our next instrument, our vibraphone here. This one, as you can see, isn't too complicated. As you can see, every bar, we're pretty much hitting it twice, two quick ones, and then we hold it. So go ahead, play that again. Do do do, hold, do do hold, do do hold. You know, kind of just giving again the sound more contrast and gives the song more depth. I think it fit well with whatever I was going on with the top of parts here. But yeah, just that do do do, do do hold, do do hold, do do hold. Again, kind of gives the song more layers. And again, I ended up pushing this back so you guys would hear all of that first, and then you would hear this part, and you would also hear this too. This is a new instrument. Again, I was kind of just playing around with different ones, and I like this sound. Oh, wrong one. Let me go back. All right, let me go ahead and play that for you real quick. And you see, not too complicated, but I wanted, again, something to play in the background, kind of having its own little pattern. As you can see, I was playing around with different sounds, and I thought this sounded pretty good. Going low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. And as you can see, it pretty much just hitting two notes, low, high every bar. So low, high, 1 bar, low, high, 2 bar, low bar, 3 bar, low, high, 4 bar, and that would play with this part here, the vibraphone, which kind of gives you this type of sound. You know, like you better run like this, like the class or something. And lastly, let me go ahead and show you guys my last instrument here, using this dub smash. And as you can hear, oh, wrong one. I mean, we single that one just out by itself. Let's play that again. As you can see, just a constant sound in the back. And again, kind of like the instrument before it, which is playing 2 notes every bar. But this is kind of giving you that more bass. Again, this contrasts with our lights and mirrors, vibraphone, Mr. Frosty. So pretty much the song, when I was creating this and working with different instruments, a lot of contrast. We got our heavy hits with our beatbox and our basses, but we also got our subtle sounds or more elegant type of sounds, which contrasts greatly, kind of like in a yin yang that actually makes a pretty good beat. But yeah, before I go ahead and show you guys the full beat, thank you for watching the vid. If you haven't already, you should definitely hit that like button and subscribe to see my daily journey on creating these beats and learning, you know, how to become a music producer. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the full beat, and I hope you guys enjoy.